In 2024, Premier Boxing Champions is the lead promotion in the sport of boxing. Al Haymon and PBC run the entire sport. Kinda how in MMA, the UFC and Dana White is the lead promotion in MMA. With that said, Oscar De La Hoya displayed his jealousy on his clapback Thursday yesterday.
I did get death threats.
Oscar De La Hoya was basically saying that the top fighters on PBC used to fight for Golden Boy Promotions. Check it out.
My company, Golden Boy Promotions, built all the top PBC fighters, including Errol Spence, Deontay Wilder, the Charlo brothers, Danny Garcia, Abner Mares, Leo Santa Cruz, the list goes on. But these disloyal douches in my office waited for my fighters' contracts to expire, and they took them over to the new startup promotional company called PBC.
Maybe Oscar De La Hoya was too intoxicated to realize what he just said on camera. Oscar De La Hoya literally just said that PBC waited until those fighters' Golden Boy Promotion contracts were up, and then Al Haymon signed them to PBC. I'm gonna play it again.
But these disloyal douches in my office waited for my fighters' contracts to expire.
Waited for my fighters' contracts to expire.
And they took them over to the new startup promotional company called PBC.
Hey yo, Oscar De La Hoya, bro. PBC did not try to take over anything. They did take over the entire sport of boxing. And when you really think about it, if you really want to be technical, that is like saying that Top Rank is the greatest promotion of all time. Let me explain. Oscar De La Hoya was once signed to Top Rank. Floyd Mayweather Jr. was once signed to Top Rank. Terrence Bud Crawford was once signed to Top Rank, and so was Shakur Stevenson, and the list goes on. So according to Oscar De La Hoya's logic, you could say that Top Rank is the greatest promotion of all time. But maybe Oscar De La Hoya was too intoxicated to realize what the man was saying.
I did get death threats.
Hey yo, Oscar De La Hoya, bro. Quit crying. It is 2024. It is what it is. Al Haymon runs the sport of boxing.
Tank Davis is a star.
And Sinisa Superbad, or as I like to call her, Not So Superbad Estrada, retired from the sport of boxing yesterday. She was 32 years old. Am I gonna pretend that I care about this story? Absolutely not. Have a good retirement.
We really know you.
But let me get back to PBC and Al Haymon real quick. Ray Jackson, one of the funniest guys on boxing Twitter, tweeted this out. I thought it was very interesting. Ray Jackson said, when Canelo wanted to become undisputed, he went over to PBC to fight Caleb Plant. When Bud Crawford wanted to become undisputed, he went to PBC to fight Errol Spence. Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson want a payday to fight Tank, but have signed to every single promotion except PBC and Al Haymon. Actions speak louder than words.
We already ready to go to 40.
Bill Haney always says that Devin Haney is willing to work with every single promotion out there. But notice how the man never signed a deal with PBC and Al Haymon. We already know why. And Shakur Stevenson did not have a fight lined up. Gervonta Davis did not have a fight lined up. So what did Shakur Stevenson do? Went to hide behind Eddie Hearn and Matchroom. These guys ain't cut like that, especially Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney.
You can't talk to me like that.
Speaking of Shakur Stevenson, Mr. Soft as Hell, the man exposed that he is a gamer lamer on Instagram. The man was posting tweets about playing video games. I don't care what none of y'all say. In my personal opinion, if you sit down and play video games all day, to me, you ain't nothing but a lame, bro. I don't care what y'all talking about. You watching Southpaw TV. And on Southpaw TV, I think gamer lamers are just that. Straight lames. And notice how Mr. Turkey Alashiki is always managing to sign fighters that ain't got no backbone. Fighters that ain't got no heart. Michael Benson reported that Virgil Ortiz vs. Jerome Boots Ennis and Jesse Ban Rodriguez vs. Chocolatito Gonzalez are being eyed as possible fights for February 22nd Riyadh season in Saudi Arabia. Notice how Virgil Ortiz, a man with no backbone, Boots Ennis, a man from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the softest city on the face of the earth, is willing to work with Freaky Alashiki, because like I said, these guys ain't got no backbone. They easily sell their damn soul when Turkey Alashiki spreads that money out. Hey yo, Southpaw TV, bro, what you got against Turkey Alashiki? First off, the man did an interview last year, and he said that Floyd Mayweather is not the greatest boxer of all time. I think we all know where that's coming from. I think we all know why Turki Al-Shiki really got something against Floyd Mayweather. If you know, then you know.
This is a bunch of bullshit, but
On top of that, Mr. Turki Al-Shiki puts on the most boring boxing events. The man will literally have a whole 2-hour concert right before the main event. I am not a fan of the man's events. I don't care what none of y'all talking about. I got a right to my opinion. On top of that, respect to the guys who turned down Turki Al-Shiki money. Naoya Inoue, Canelo Alvarez, and Gervonta Davis. 3 fighters who do not need the biggest culture vulture that boxing has ever seen.
Fuck Canelo, bro.
And I told y'all, I think Keyshawn Davis is the second best 135-pounder on the planet, right behind Gervonta Tank Davis. Keyshawn Davis tweeted out today. He said, "We done 3 brothers that grew up in a 3-bedroom house living with 12 people inside, raised by single strong women. November 8th, y'all gonna witness 3 brothers change their family lives forever. Y'all in for an insane night only on ESPN. I will definitely be tuned into that."
Your father can get it too.
Then somebody on Twitter suggested that Keyshawn Davis should take on Frank Martin next. As y'all know, they got some history. They was woofing back and forth to each other last year. I would love to see that fight. Keyshawn Davis said, "After I get this win, I agree. Let's do it. Keyshawn Davis versus Frank Martin. In my personal opinion, Frank Martin will get stopped 2 times in a row by 2 fighters with the last name Davis. Keyshawn Davis is the second best lightweight on the planet, not Shakur Stevenson."
And the father can get it. The father can get it too.
And the father can get it. The father can get it too.